Ladies and Gentiles, my name is Miles, and welcome back to Orwell. Bit of more of a chilled out intro there, because this game is quite chill. Quite a fun game to play. So, in the last episode, we have found out that Cassandra's personality has definitely changed over the last year. In fact, like the last 9 months, she's gone from being peaceful to now to literally posting today about having the balls to blow something up. We know that she's also on pills from her parents' company, from her company of which she was a former COO. Pro-artist and free thinker. Was that always like that? I don't know. And that she also goes in celebrating the beacon of unfreedom. Okay, so we now have a new conversation, so let's interact. Juliet Carrington, she's on here somewhere. She was definitely on here. There we go. So she was the one that was celebrating with Cassie. We'll call her Cassie for short. With Cassie, after her case got thrown out. How convenient the conversation starts just as I click in. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Jules. Cassie, I just wanted to know, your post on timelines about this assault, you really shouldn't write something like that? Really, Jules? You're not going to preach to me about this stupid post, are you? No. I just wanted to know what's wrong, Cassie. It's nothing. Just between the two of us, I just have to let off some steam, you know? It's because of what happened, isn't it? Yeah, and lots of other shit today. The bombing stirred up all this crap again, you know. What I did, what you did. What happened there wasn't your fault. Oh, whoa. Cassie, you heard the officer to save me. And you succeeded. You mustn't forget about that. That was so brave. How can it not have been my fault? Juliet, I smashed the freaking skull of a father of 2 children because I lost it. Fuck. Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't stopped him? And this is why you really should remove this post. I feel like an asshole. The worst kind of asshole. Well, this got off to a start. Okay. And this one. What's the conflict? So these two conflict, but... Oh. So she admits that she lost it. But it was to save someone. Ooh, now, yeah. You did do it to save someone, but you also admit you lost it, that you lost control. Meaning that she wasn't taking her pills. So on that case, that is... Not to sound like a dick, I've got to go by what I see. That's what you did. Oh. So it was because of would it be because of manipulation or no camera footage? But she admits that she did it. You see, this is where this game now brings into question other themes. Because this game's all about Big Brother watching you. And in the world today, this would be a private conversation that, you know, I'm not too sure on the laws, but this would be a private conversation. Me snooping in here, pulling up all this information would be invasion of privacy, because I shouldn't be able to do that. But as this is the game, as this is my job to snoop on this, I have the evidence here, so I'm gonna play the role, because that's what I'm here for. Like, my role in this game is to find out what happened. You know, we're here to find out the truth of what happened. And if finding out what Cassandra did is part of the case, then we're gonna find out what Cassandra did, and she's literally just here admitted it. So let's break a few eggs. I have to do it. So, in a way, I was right. Her behavior changed from being the pacifist in the past 9 months ago to now openly admitting it. It makes sense, I'm afraid. The behavior changes, and if she's not taking a pill to keep her emotions in balance, to stabilize her emotions as the methrin does, then gotta do it. This is perfect. We can arrest her and open the investigation again. I feel bad because we're kind of ruining someone's life here, but at the end of the day, she's also ruined the lives of a father of two, which she admitted she smashed the freaking skull of one. Very good work. The intervention team is already on its way. We'll need to wait for confirmation. Oh, she's already fucked. But it's for the best. But does this mean she's also going to get fucked over by the lawyer as well? Or the lawyer's going to get fucked over by this as well? In Miss Watergate's case, it was not a problem to get her address with the help of local police due to her former record. See, this is interesting as well. We have all this ability to, and all this information access to us, but we don't have these basic things. Like the basic date of birth, occupation and whatnot. Shouldn't we already have these on file? I find it odd that we have to build up them details. Oh. A new session with Juliet Carrington. What? I thought about what you said. Maybe you're right. I should take down the post. It'd be better, believe me. Wait a second, somebody's at the door. BRB. Yeah, that's not going to be a thing. See, when them in the last conversation, when them dots were... By the way, how is your boyfriend? You're still together? You haven't been talking about him much lately. Well, not as much as before. More data was... Hello? Yeah, she said she'll be right back. You're a bit quick there, Juliet. Are you still there? Probably not. Oh. I'll inquire if all went well with arresting Miss Watergate. You did a good job in any case. Although we have no proof she is involved with the bombing, we might be able to question her. Yeah, and that admission of guilt, she will probably serve some time. Well, stock's gonna drop on that company then. Okay, I just received confirmation that she is now in custody. Very good work indeed. Yeah, I don't feel great about it, but at the same time, justice, it's fair, it's what happened. I gotta do what I gotta do, you know? I'm curious about this thought group though, whether they... Oh god. Oh. No. Take a look at the news. That's not the news, that's Cassie's page. 2 dead after second explosion. Bonton. Explosion at Stellingen University campus kills 2 students. Is there a connection to yesterday's assault? Explosive charge set off at... That is horrible. I haven't read it yet. 2 dead, similar approach, same letter found. So these assaults are connected. And as if that wasn't enough already, Miss Watergate was in custody at that time. So that's her out of the picture, at least for this attack. This complicates matters massively, so much for our simple test case. I need to speak to my superior, see how we are to proceed given these extenuating circumstances. You did good today. You can log off and get some rest by clicking the button at the top right of the desktop. Try and get some sleep. I have a feeling the next few days are going to be trying at best. I want to read this article first, which you interrupted. Half an hour ago, an explosion occurred at the campus on Bonton University. According to latest reports, at least 2 people were killed, with a further 3 injured severely. The area was evacuated immediately. According to yet unconfirmed statements, the City Administration Office of Bonton received an anonymous letter just minutes prior to the detonation, which again contained the first 3 stanzas of German folk song Der Gedanken sind frei. I can't read that. The thoughts are free, which is that's what Goldfell put on his thoughts blog. According to yet unconfirmed, yeah, we had that. We will inform you about any developments on this evening as soon as further details are available. Oh, so if we can go back to it, if we go to Goldfell's, this looks like him, okay? And if we pull up the people involved, we go to the bottom, he looks similar, but now I can see actually he doesn't as well. Does he? One more time. I can see it a little bit, but it's probably just the mustache I'm looking at. Oh well. So that's this bit done. So what's next then? Are you sure you want to finish your work for today? All unpressed data chunks will expire. No, stay logged in. Can I do anything? Does that not? That's Goldfell's there. Can I not just put a picture up of him there? No? Okay. We'll log off for today because I think we've done everything. So what next? Based on the data you submit today, we have learned the following. Assault on Freedom Plaza. A severe assault occurred at the Freedom Plaza yesterday. Cassandra Watergate was processed there prior to the assault and is thus being investigated. Hints of the involvement of an activist group named Thor have been found. A second assault at Stellingen University occurred, seemingly unconnected to the first, or seemingly connected to the first. This suggests Cassandra Watergate is either not only the perpetrator or not the only perpetrator, or not involved at all. I would say not involved, personally. I think she may have been made to look like that. Because obviously I believe the group would have brought into the idea that she goes there every day, maybe tried using her as a guinea pig. Maybe. Anyway, she has been criminally charged with injury of a police officer at the protest of Freedom Plaza. She is an artist. The former criminal case may have been closed due to illegal intervention by her parents. An investigation has been initiated. She is in a relationship with her lawyer. She seems to have undergone a radical change after she joined the activist group Thought. Collected data shows a potentially dangerous personality. More thorough investigation by law enforcement is suggested. She admitted injuring the police officer. An arrest has been made. Ooh, okay, well, let's move on to the next day. Episode 2. A place where there is no darkness. Welcome back. I hope you don't mind if we get started right away. We have tons of work ahead of us. No problem, Sims. Let us get on with it. I met with my superiors and they wish to continue with the test case. They believe in the capability of Orwell to handle this. Oh, and you, of course. My superiors agree with me. Based on the information you have already extracted, the activist group known as Thought is worth investigating. It seems that this Goldfeld is an important member of Thought, so we now have clearance to consider them a target person. Now that Goldfeld is a target person, there may be new data chunks available in documents you have already accessed. Don't forget to go back and recheck your sources, which is what I tried doing at the end. So now that we have a picture of him, we will go to this. We know this is him. None of them are still out there. Our thoughts are still free. This was him. He likes to say that a lot. That's the letter that keeps appearing to them. The letter "we are right," it seems. Of course we're right. I'm the one looking. When I was still young, long before I immigrated to the nation in 1993. Yep. An immigrant. We know that he created this blog. So we'll shove that right in there as well. These are facts. An activist group with the same name as this blog. If Goldfeld is one of the who created the blog, perhaps he founded or even he's the leader of the activist group. Maybe, maybe not. But in this one, he's got his first follower, who is Guest. Anything else in there? No. Anything else in Thought? Nope, can't get any of them. Entry 8. Thought must change direction. Wait, we can suddenly access this now? Why can we... Okay. Random how we can now suddenly access this. I thoroughly believed we were able to capture minds. If only we could garner attention on Thought as a group and what we stand for. It seems that my ambition once again too much. After 1.5 years, recruiting 2 of my students and arranging 3 demonstrations like the one held at Freedom Plaza, I feel obliged to ask myself where we stand. Have we reached our goal? What has been sacrificed along the way? In short, are we true to the initial group are we true to the initial goal that formed the group? So he started the page, he started the blog, but he is now admitting to recruiting people. So he did start something. Frankly and sadly, the answer to the latter is a resounding no. We let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred towards those we thought to do us wrong. Thoughts are free, but that does in no way mean that they can attack and do whatever they wish. Instead of blaming others, I now see my high aims might well be the cause of all the events of the past months. More than anyone else have thought, I feel responsible. As a consequence, I will halt my active engagement in this group. I firmly believe it shall be for the better of everyone else involved, especially my students from Stelligan. So, he was a teacher there. That's a fact. Again, if it's wrong, that can be changed, surely. What, now Stelligan? The same Stelligan where a bomb just exploded? You know what I think about coincidences? I won't repeat it. So he's resigned from that. Whatever active engagement means, still an interesting fact. I agree. So he's held 3 demonstrations. which I'm going to imagine must be the one where Cassie attacked the police officer. 3 demonstrations. More interesting might be that 2 students seem to be involved. But that's barely a demonstration then if it's... Was Juliet the other student? The one Cassie was protecting? I believe so. So far, the evidence suggests that Goldfells was a prominent lecturer at Stelligan, and some of his students became involved in thought. Did he, recruit them for his cause? We need to identify those students, see who else is involved with the group. I believe we've got 3. There are 3 people so far that are involved. We have Juliet, who was being protected by Cassie, and then there was that guy who was like, "You are my heroine," as in person and the drug. Right, so reacts with hatred and anger about troubled past of thought, hinted at a troubled past of thought. Feels responsible for troubled past, hinted at a troubled past of thought. But the bombs are recent. Either they are aimed at thought, but I don't believe this is Goldfells. I believe that the group became too much for him, and he was like, I need to step away from this. The group's becoming radical now, and he just got caught up in it. Or the group became radical from underneath him. To take responsibility, he stepped away because it became too much for him, I think is what I mean. I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. So I'm going to go with the bottom one on this one. But then again, that letter keeps coming up. No, I'm going to go with the bottom one. I'm going to stick with the bottom one, that this isn't Goldfells. He's connected to whoever the perpetrator is, but I don't believe it's Goldfells. Because he said that he gained a follower. When people get caught up in a feeling and emotions can overtake them, which is maybe what happened to this follower. Maybe it was the person who said he was his first follower. He called himself a follower. I don't think Goldfells was aiming to get follower. Maybe he was just venting online his thoughts. This person's taken it on board and been like, you know what? Yeah, these things are true. Let's start a revolution. A, B, C, X, Y, Z. On from there. Maybe that person is a perpetrator. I don't know yet. Please reconsider. Guy hurt, there was only a goddamn cop. They had it coming for long. It was messy. I know, all the way back to the thing I messed up. I know, all the way back to the thing I messed up organizing. But hell, look at the bright side. We made the news. This is what we wanted. What you wanted. I don't think it was. I think, again, the emotion overcame the group. He saw what was happening. Too much for me. I can no longer be a part of this. This isn't what I wanted now. So maybe he had a bit of remorse in what was happening. Maybe with the assault on the cop. People getting hurt in something that he wanted to be a peaceful protest, which is what Cassie wanted. Something went wrong, and this guy here is saying he messed up organizing. So maybe it was this guy. I don't know. But I don't think it was Goldfells. So I'm going to go for this one. He feels responsible, but it wasn't him. So we're going to go with that one. What have you got to say now, Sims? A troubled past. We will have to get to the bottom of this. Feels responsible. Yeah, I just want to make sure I picked the wrong one then. Reacts with hatred and anger about the troubled past of thought. Yeah, I don't think that's him. I think that's just like in the moment he's annoyed. He's venting about the past. He's cleared his thought. He's moved on. This is what happened. I'm taking responsibility, but I'm now distancing myself from them. Again, this is all speculation, but you know, I'll have to see. What's new here? So the headlines. Connection between... Oh, another one. Okay. Oh. We have new reports. Bonton and Fairview, as well as large rain clouds parts of the Western Nation, will be covered in heavy rain clouds culminating on Sunday. Do we know what today is? No, let's not click that one. Bonton, Fairview. If you had any plans for the weekend involving the outdoors of Bonton or Fairview, you'd best forget about them. There is massive low pressure systems incoming, bringing about storm clouds to the rain nation's west. Sunday morning will be hit the hardest until late afternoon, so make sure you pack your umbrellas if you need to go outside, lest you become a sopping mess. There is literal silver lining on the horizon, however. Over the coming weeks the clouds will move on and temperatures will stabilise at comfy levels. After a long and harsh winter, spring will finally win the upper hand. Some interesting words used there. Timelines and Rosen announced corporation. The Davenport siblings, owners of the biggest social network Timelines, announces major cooperation with software giant Rosen Technologies. It's a big deal. The internet billionaire siblings Ada and Alan Davenport, creators and owners of the most important online network, Facebook, or Timelines I should say, it's clearly meant to be Facebook, located in Hilbury, are starting major cooperation with the Bonton software giant Rosen Technologies. This has been announced in a press statement given out Friday by the PR department of both companies simultaneously. By utilizing the existing infrastructure and software development capacities of Rosen Tech, Timelines will be able to respond to the needs and requirements of the quickly changing digital world of real time. Timelines executive Ada Davenport is quoted, "Our growing user base will profit from this by significantly reduced downtimes, tightened security, and a sped up integration of new features," she continued. Wait. Oh, I gave two voices then. It was the same person. My bad. Connection between Bonton bombings evident. Is it the letter? Oh god. Stelligan student teachers are like in shock. Deep mourning. Photo Stelligan University. The bombing that occurred yesterday at Stelligan University seems to be connected to the attack against the Freedom Plaza earlier this week. This is the conclusion of the police division, who is investigating the case. In both assaults, a similar explosive device created with pure malevolence appeared to have been used, police spokeswoman Steele said. Who said that? Who's Steele? I don't understand who Steele is. Okay. The letters received prior to the assault seem to support this suspicion, while their meaning is still puzzling investigators. According to the rumors, people have been theorizing the number of stanzas might represent the number of bombings. Maybe this Sunday. Dropping a hint, maybe? Keeping people out of the way of the news? I don't know. Which in turn raises the question of whether there might be another bombing yet to occur. We understand that some people jump to this conclusion, but there is no good reason to believe this, Steele answered when confronted with theory during the press conference. Meanwhile, Stelligan University has declared that normal operation cannot continue under the circumstances, so they will be closing their doors for the time being. The university has also put up special front page to say their respects to the assault victims. That is the most gormless looking police officer ever. Woman arrested in connection with recent attacks in Bonton. No, she was arrested in connection with the assault. A couple of minutes ago, the the Bonton Police Department reported that an arrest in connection with the recent bombings in the capital had been made. A young woman has been brought into custody thanks to the investigative efforts of a special task force. Me, police spokesman Kaufman said. However, the woman is related to the bombing attacks Kaufman did not cover. However, it is rumored that the suspect is well known to the authorities by other incidents. Okay. Well, that is what it is. And this now seemed like a good place, maybe, to end this one. So this day is based on Goldfell's. I don't think it's him. I think this is going to be one of those chapters in the game where he's closely linked to the person that it was. We just now have to whittle out who it is. So we'll see where it goes. But thank you for taking some time out of your day and joining me on this epic adventure. I will see you in the next video. But until then, Miles